Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel NCRT Maths with Pradeep. Today we are continuing our exercise number 14.4 of chapter 14, that is factorization. So let's see our 14th question. A plus 4 into A plus 2 is A square plus 8. So this is again wrong because they have done this A with A as A square and 4 with 2 as A. But this is wrong because whenever multiplication of binomial is to be done, we should multiply every term of one binomial with each term of the second one. So left hand side is A plus 4 into A plus 2. So this is A into A as A square. Then again this A into 2. Now 4 into A and 4 into 2. So answer should be A square plus 2A plus 4A plus A. So these two are the like terms. Answer is A square plus 6A plus A. So this is not equal to right hand side. So what is our correct statement? So correct statement is A plus 4 multiplied by A plus 2 is equal to this answer, that is A square plus 6A plus 8. So let's see the 15th one. So same thing they have done here. A with A as A square and 4 with 2 as A. So this is again wrong. So correct answer should be, we should multiply each term of this with every term of the second binomial. So it should be first A into A, okay, then A with minus 2. So then this 4 with A and minus 4 with minus 2. Okay, so now A into A is A square minus 2A minus 4A. Minus 4 multiplied by minus 2 is plus 8. So these two are like terms. So we will get answer as A square minus 6A plus 8. So this is not equals to right hand side. Okay. So therefore correct statement is A minus 4 into A minus 2 is equal to A square minus 6A plus 8. Okay. So let's see the 15th question. So again this is wrong. Why? Because we have common terms in both numerator and denominator. They have cancelled it perfectly fine. But after cancellation, answer should be 1. Okay, not 0. So we will write left hand side is equal to 3x square over 3x square. See, when you cancel this, this will be 1. This also has 1. So 1 into 1 is 1. 1 over 1. So answer is 1, not 0. Okay. So this is not equal to right hand side. So therefore correct statement is 3x square over 3x square is equal to 1. Okay. So 16th is 3x square plus 1 over 3x square. So they have done it again wrong. As I have explained in my previous video, what they have done is they have cancelled 3x square with this 3x square. So this is after cancellation 1 is there. So 1 plus 1 is 2. But this is wrong, as I have already told you that whenever you are dividing any number with a polynomial in the numerator, so this denominator should be for each term in the numerator, not only with one. So this 3x square cannot be cancelled with this. This 3x square is for both terms. Okay. So left hand side is, this is the most common mistakes that students will do. So this will be over 3x square. Okay, for the first term, we'll split our numerator into each term and then write the denominator same. then we can cancel. Okay, so we can cancel this and answer is definitely 1 for the first term, and for the second term it will be 1 over 3x square. So this is again not equal to right hand side. So correct statement is 3x square plus 1 over 3x square is equal to 1 plus 1 over 3x square. Okay, so now let's move on to the next question. So let's see our 18th question. Here it is 3x over 3x plus 2 is equal to 1 by 2. So this is again wrong because they have cancelled this 3x with 3x and answer is only 1 by 2. But this is not possible because we have one term in numerator and two terms in denominator. We cannot cancel it. Okay, so this is wrong. This cannot be further calculated because even we cannot do like the previous rule that denominator we can split for each term because this full is denominator, so it cannot be further divided. So answer will be as it is. Okay, so which is not equal to right hand side. Therefore correct statement is same thing whatever is given to us. So 3x over 3x plus 2 is equal to 3x over 3x plus 2. Okay, so 19th question is again same. What they have done is this 3 is cancelled with 3 and only 1 by 4x is left. So again wrong. So we will write left hand side is equal to 3 over 4x plus 3. Since denominator has already two terms, so we cannot split it further. It will be kept as it is. So this is not equals to right hand side. The correct statement is 3 over 4x plus 3 is equal to 3 over 4x plus 3. Okay, so let's see the 20th question. Now I can split. So 4x, that means denominator is only one term. In this question, I can split my numerator into two separate terms and write 4x for each term. But in this question, since denominator has two terms, I cannot split the numerator. Okay, numerator is having only one term or as many terms we are having in numerator, but when denominator has more than one term, it cannot be split. Okay, so full denominator is to be kept with the question. So here we can write. So here the mistake is this 4x is being cancelled and answer is kept as 5, but this is wrong. So what should be the correct way to solve this? This should be, I will split this 4x by 4x and 5 by 4x. Okay, so now I can cancel this and it should be 1 plus 5 over 4x. So we will write, therefore correct statement is 4x plus 5 over 4x is equal to 1 plus 5 over 4x. Okay, so the 21st question is again, see what they have done. They have cancelled this 5 with 5. This is not possible. We cannot cancel any denominator with any of the term of the numerator until and unless they have multiplied. Okay, so for these type of questions, we should split our numerator and write our denominator for each term. So it should be 7x by 5 and 5 by 5. Now I can cancel this 5 by 5, but this cannot be cancelled. Okay. So answer should be 7x plus 5. So answer should be 7x over 5 plus 1. So not 7x. Therefore correct statement is, we will write is not equal to right hand side. Okay. So here also I have not written is not equal to right hand side. Okay. So correct statement is 7x plus 5 over 5 is equal to 7x over 5 plus 1. Okay, so main point to be remembered here is that, so whenever we have denominator as only one term, we can split our numerator and write the denominator below each term. But if denominator is having more than one term, we cannot split it. Okay, so we cannot split the denominator as we did the numerator. Okay, that is the main point in this question. So with these questions, this chapter is over. This is all about this video. I hope you understood each and every question of this chapter factorization. This is going to be very helpful in your higher grades. Okay, so this is all about this video. See you in my next video with the next chapter of this grade. Thank you.